Right guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title, I've been a bit cryptic. We're playing an NFL player. Now, the player I am playing is Justin Hardy, the cornerback and the special teams demon from the Jets. He's been with the Saints for the last 4 or 5 years, I think. Moved on after free agency to the Jets, and he's balling out for the Jets as well. I managed to luckily play him for NFL Europe when the NFL has come over to London this year. So just before his game against the Falcons, I managed to play against him, chill out. There's a full video of me talking to him and playing against him on the NFL UK page, and I'll link that below. But I thought I'd commentate over this as well and let you know my thoughts and kind of talk you through the game. So boys, really appreciate your support at the moment. I'm going to start uploading a bit more regularly. I've been a little bit busy with the NFL kind of European games, as I call it, where I run the European Championship, and then obviously setting up a few things like this. So I'm going to be back at the grind. More tips and tricks videos coming. You boys seem to love that, and a few more comp games as well. So I appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. Right, fellas, so let's get into it. As you'll see, we're at the beautiful Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where they're hosting the London games this year, and I'm going to be the Falcons and he's going to be the Jets. Obviously, he played the Falcons on Sunday, and obviously, unfortunately, didn't get the win, but they wanted us to do this before the game and match up in the teams and see what the game would have been on Madden, what the result would have been like. So he's got the ball first. He came out in a bit of single back bunch, and he's running a bit of no huddle early doors, and it's kind of throwing me off. I didn't know if he was going to bomb me deep yet, so I thought I'd just go kind of man coverage, see what his main plays were, and then we go from there. Obviously, we're talking in the background. It's a bit more of a casual game, so it's not as if we're both sweating out. We're more just having a bit of fun and having a good talk as well, promoting the London game. So I do bump the hell out of that player there and get a crazy little kind of like glitch blitz. I didn't even send the glitch blitz, to be honest. And then we get a pick. So happy days. But if you watch the last play back, boys, it's such a weird block shot. I didn't do anything different. And then we managed to get a pick and come on offense. So I throw the crossing route, and that's 1,000,000% always a completion. But I forgot it's Matt Ryan. Doesn't have gunslinger. Throws the ball literally like a fairy. And he literally just lobs it up and it gets picked. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start sending a bit of blitzes now. I've had enough of being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm just going to start sending blitzes, making him think I'm blitzing. And then he sneaks in a little screen. So he's playing like real life football. He knew a blitz was coming. So he sneaks in a little screen and he's moving the ball well. So it comes out here, rolls out and hits an absolute laser beam for a crossing route. So I mean, this guy can play. He's no scrub, boys. So he comes out a little play action here, and I get such a weird animation where my D tackle literally just pushes the offensive lineman into the quarterback for a sack. So he does a nice little comeback route, and he goes for it on 4th and 16. And I mean, I've no idea what my safety is doing. He just starts waving. He literally just waves at the player, and he gets the conversion. So it's a 1st and 10 here. The game's going so quickly as well, boys. Like, it's absolutely flying by. He runs the ball here, and it's only 4-minute quarters because obviously we're a little bit pushed for time. So he comes out, 2nd and 1. He's going to start ordering between formations as well, just trying to give me a few different looks. A bit like real life NFL, to be honest with you. He plays a little bit like a quarterback or an actual offensive scheme. But I had a feeling it was going to be inside zone. He was giving me a lot of, like, how do I explain it? It was smoke screen stuff, if that makes sense. It just seemed like he was doing fake audibles, just audibling for the sake of it. But then he does get me with a play action, which is so realistic to real life football, and then sneaks in the running back for a touchdown. So I only have 2 minutes left, and I've not got the best quarterback to move this ball deep. So he's just going to play kind of coverage and gradually let me like dink my way down the field. So I'm just taking my check downs at the moment, trying to get out of bounds so I can save my timeout. And then I kind of clocked he was going into cover 2 sometimes. So I sneak in this Z-spot corner and laser him up. So I've been setting him a little bit up by going hard flats, like as in little drag routes to try and bomb him. And obviously he made the adjustment, and then we throw it deep. So we're coming out here, moving this ball all right, to be fair. I'm even scrambling with Matty Ryan, so I'm just trying anything I can to get the first down. Hit a nice little flood route to Carl Pitts. I thought he just stuck in there, but he didn't. So we've only got 10 seconds left, 3 timeouts. So we kind of timed this perfectly. Sneaking a little fullback dive. and then that should take us to the second half. So obviously I get ball at half, so we're actually in a really good spot considering I threw a pick straight away when I had the ball. So yeah, we come out here, a few more drag routes, just trying to set him up for another deep route. So I think I throw another drag here. It's a really late read. I mean, that's a terrible read, to be honest with you. But as you can see, I'm starting to bait him with bringing his hard flats down. And then we hit him with a bomb. I noticed it was covered too. So we hit him with a little verts wheel route and get a little tuddy. So moving this ball well, I was trying to set him up. Obviously, it's a bit trickier not having gunsling because you can't just throw everything deep. But thankfully, this little blitz comes in and it's a 2nd and 22. So he's coming out here. It's a bit, I think it's trips tight and flex. So you don't really see that too often. But yeah, I'm coming out and I accidentally send a whole... I didn't even realise how bad that flipping... That is terrible. I'd put 2 seam flats on both sides instead of a hard flat. So yeah, I kind of baited him into throwing down the middle again because he would have thought that I jumped to the middle receiver, the slot receiver, but I stayed on the original kind of crossing route and he threw it straight to me. And then we knew it was cover 3, so I literally just threw that vert route, the verticals play. And then sneak it to Carl Pitts and we get another pick there, boys. So unfortunately, I've faced so many people who do mesh spot, so I recognised it straight away. So I just stayed on the kind of spot route. That normally gets everyone, to be fair, having loads of mesh like crosses and stuff like that with a sneaky little kind of curl in the middle. But because I'd faced that play so many times, I just knew it was coming. So unfortunately, I just baited him into it. So then we come out here, goal line, make him think we're running, and I do the little Liam O'Brien special, a little play action, dot him up, and he loved this play, to be fair. I apologised to him when I did it, but he just said I just got him hook, line and sinker. So happy days, boys. 28-7 up. Not long left in the game now, so I've just got to kind of clutch up on defence. Nearly got another pick there, but he got the ball out just in time. And then he's in the no huddle again, boys. He loves this no huddle. He loves changing pace, and it's one of the best ways to kind of put people off on defence is to really no huddle, really kind of pick up your speed in offence, change the kind of rhythm you're playing at, and just puts people off. So we've got a fourth quarter now, 1st and 10. He lasers me up again, so we come into a little bit of double Mabel here. Just try and cover the middle. Nearly get a pick there as well. That's where you really need gunsling in this game. But then he comes out here. I've gone into a little bit of man coverage. Nothing is really open. He throws the ball away, nice and positive, like nice and mature. Really, some people still try and throw it. I wasn't going to fall for the play action here. I did send a contain, and he just got an under pressure inaccurate, so he got a little bit unlucky there. But it's a big 4th and 10. It's already kind of GG's, but this will just make sure nothing crazy can happen. So I go into kind of max coverage here. He puts he kind of put zone beaters out there, and unfortunately it was man coverage, so nothing really got open, and I managed to get the sack. So it's a 2nd and 10 here. Game's pretty much over, so I'm just going to dink my way down the field, pick up my first downs, and move on with a dub. So we come out a bit more verticals here. It looks like a cover 3 just with this one middle safety there. So obviously I knew the verticals wheel route would be quick would be open if I quick snapped it. So I came out here, and I'm still going with the kind of verticals look. Triangle's wide open, so we're just going to hit him, just literally just dinking our way down the field now, fellas. Don't want to do anything crazy, don't want to kind of give him a sniff back, and obviously just going to kill this clock out. So 2-minute warnings here, and I'm running verticals again. Yeah, I mean, it looks really boring, but if it's work, boys, I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So there we go. I mean, that's a terrible read again. Like, that just wasn't open. But then we come in, kind of throw a questionable-ish read to the Z spot. But yeah, we're kind of just dinking and dunking. We're not trying to get anything deep or like any huge plays in. So we just throw another little drag route, and it looks like he's not trying to adjust for these, but I'm kind of timing it perfectly when they're going to be open and nicking the odd 5 yards here or there. We get into a little bit of inside zone here. Just need to pick up the first down. It's already kind of a GG's. And then I believe we kind of kneel it out for me. I'm not going to be disrespectful, try and run up the score. It was really cool playing. That's kind of my first NFL player that I've ever played against, boys. So it was an honour just to play against him. I think I sneak in another kind of inside zone. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the win against the Falcons. But as you boys see, just the Tottenham Stadium's a beautiful little stadium. I say little stadium, holds like 70,000 people. But it's a stunning stadium. I think everyone enjoyed it at the London Games this year. and I think he's got the Miami and Jacksonville game coming up. So GG's to Justin Heron. He's probably not going to watch this, but GG's anyways. Appreciate all the support, and it's you guys that's helped drive this channel up. It's you guys that have helped me play these kind of players. So I appreciate all you boys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.